Welcome to step 2 of the home buying process by Lisa Alaimo of Better Homes Realty. Visit me at lisalaimo.com. Hi, Lisa Alaimo here again with part 2 of the beginning steps of home buying. Okay, so let's recap part 1. Part 1 was all about what you can afford, checking your credit, and the mortgage pre-approval and pre-qualification process. So the next step is what kind of home is right for you? Well, your dream home will have different qualities than someone else's. Your dream home may include an in-ground pool. However, someone else would rather have a large yard for a swing set and some running space for their kids. Well, homes come in all shapes and sizes, and there are many different types of homes. There are single-family homes, duplexes, townhomes, apartment-like condominiums, and cooperative units. After you've decided which type of home you fit your needs, you should decide the amenities that you would like. Where would you like to live? Are schools and shopping conveniently located? How many bedrooms and bathrooms do you need? And what kind of transportation is available? The next step is finding a real estate agent. Make sure that the person or agent that you select is licensed in the state, a full-time agent, and an expert in the area that you are interested in. New Jersey law requires realtors to disclose the type of relationship that they will have with the buyer and or seller in each transaction. And there are 4 types of relationships. There's seller's agency, and this is where they represent the seller's interest. This is where the agent works to get the seller the best possible price and terms. There's buyer's agency, and they represent the buyer's interest. They work to get the buyer the home for the least possible price and terms. There's disclosed dual agency, and this is when the realtor is working as a buyer's agent and is showing a property that is listed with its own brokering company. For example, my company is Better Homes Realty, and showing a buyer a property listed with my company would be a disclosed dual agency relationship. And in this capacity, agents need to be fair and ethical to both parties. And last is transaction brokers. And these are brokers with no relationship to either party. They're like mediators. They're brokering the sales contract between the seller and the buyer. There's no disclosed relationship to either party. I guess an example of this would be like a flat fee listing agreement. Referrals from a friend or family member is a great way to find an agent. You can ask some friends and family members for recommendation for hiring a realtor. The realtors receive a portion of the sales price as a fee, and this fee is typically paid by the seller. A good tip when viewing properties with your agent is to be sure to take notes. If you're viewing more than 2 properties, note on the listing copy your likes or dislikes of the property. And keep in mind, viewing more than 5 to 6 properties per day should be the limit. Anything after 6 properties will eliminate your memory of the first 4. Making an offer, well, or at least a solid one. Some agents believe in an offer to purchase. This is a single document, acknowledgement that you are making an offer at a certain price, with a down payment amount, a mortgage amount, and a closing date. Typically in Central Jersey, agents prepare a full sales contract. This is a legally binding contract when signed by all parties involved. I believe it's a stronger offer. It shows that you're a serious buyer and have put personal time, effort, and money into purchasing the home. Presenting the sales contract with a pre-qualification or pre-approval is a must. And I would also present the contract with other important information to show the strength of the buyer to the seller. Not all first offers are accepted. Even full price offers aren't always accepted. Sometimes the terms of the contract are more important to the seller. For example, the seller may need an extended closing date. Most times, counteroffers will be involved. And at that point, you decide if you want to accept, decline, or make a counteroffer of your own. The next step would be hiring an attorney. Well, in New Jersey, there's no requirement by law to hire an attorney to buy your home. However, I must stress that an attorney is an advocate in the real estate closing. He or she can provide valuable assistance and legal advice. And in New Jersey, a real estate contract must have a 3-day attorney review period. And this is where the contract can be declared null and void. These 3 days do not include legal holidays and weekends and can be extended by the attorneys. The next step is your home inspection. And in most cases, the contract states that the purchase can be renegotiated or withdrawn if the licensed home inspector reveals serious problems with the home. The inspector will conduct a visual inspection of the property, including the structure and the systems of the home from the basement to the roof. And you should be present during the inspection and ask any and all questions. There's no silly questions. You're paying for a service and all your questions should be answered. Your inspector will issue you a report outlining any issues. And at that point, your realtor or attorney can help you address the problems with the seller or adjust the purchase price. Mortgages. Well, when completing an application for a mortgage, you will need the following documentation. You need pay stubs for a month, the amounts of your credit cards, balances, or any other debt that you may have, proof of any other income like from investment properties, alimony, etc. Sales contract, your W-2 forms for the past 2 years, any recent bank statements from all of your accounts, and 2 years federal tax returns. When you apply for a mortgage, you will be charged a non-refundable application fee, which may cover some other fees, and the process on average can take about 4 to 6 weeks. Within 3 days of submitting your application, your lender is required by law to provide you with a good faith estimate. And this is an estimate of the closing costs associated with the mortgage. And once the lender has issued the loan commitment, a closing date can be set. There are many different types of mortgages. Here are a few common ones. There are VA mortgages, and if you're a veteran looking to buy a home, you can purchase with 100% financing, guaranteed by the Department of Veterans. It's also known as a government mortgage. There is a one-time funding fee for this type of mortgage. There's FHA mortgages. This is a government-insured loan with little money down, as little as 3.5%. Conventional mortgages are loans that are not insured or guaranteed by the federal government. And then there's USDA mortgages. These are also 100% financing, but they're designated for areas in rural environments. And there are restrictions and eligibility requirements and underwriting guidelines for each types of these mortgages. Grants, they are available, and your lender should be well versed in grants that are available in the area, at least that you're looking in. And I know that in Monmouth, Middlesex, and Ocean counties, there are grants available. Lenders are also offering this Live Where You Work home buyer program. And it's a home mortgage incentive offering low interest mortgage loans to home buyers who are looking to own homes in the town that they are employed in. There are eligibility requirements, so please speak to your lender. So let's review. Type of home, where do you want to live, necessities, agency relationship, making an offer, hiring an attorney, home inspections, mortgage application, types of loans, and yes, grants. So, part 3 of the home buying tutorial will detail the following: title search, title insurance, homeowner's insurance, the survey, your flood search, septic certification and well testing, termite inspection, your final walkthrough, and yes, the closing. So be sure to tune in to the final steps of the home buying process. Thank you and happy searching. Be sure to check out my website for experts in law, insurance, and mortgages. You can visit me at www.lisaalimo.com. Thank you, and I'll see you for step 3. Thank you for viewing Step 2 of the home buying process. For mortgages, please contact Barbara Rittman with Intercounty Mortgage, 732-856-8590. Toll free, 800-691-0111. For real estate law, Weber Law Offices, Michael Weber, 732-761-0813. For home inspections, AVP, Tom Slater, 800-878-2847. Thank you.